You just got a free bet, but how do you turn this into guaranteed cash? Stick with me and I'll show you the exact steps on how to turn a free bet into guaranteed profit, whether you're new to match betting or not. Hi, my name is Joe and I've been match betting for around 3 years now, and I've made a lot of money off of free bets. Both through the sign-up offers and reload offers, free bets are very common to get in match betting or just in betting in general if you use bookmakers a lot. But if you're not using free bets correctly, you're leaving cash on the table. Today I'll show you how to turn your free bet into profit step by step. By the end of this video, you should be able to make 70 to 80% profit on whatever your free bet is. So if your free bet is £10, you should be making at least £7 to £8 on that free bet every single time. So there's a few things you'll need. Firstly, obviously a phone or a computer to do this on. Number one is going to be a bookmaker account with a free bet. Now this could be from a sign-up offer that you've just done or a reload offer that may be a loyalty bonus or whatever it is. You'll also need an exchange account where we lay bets. I'll come to that later. I'd recommend Smart because it's probably an easy one to start with, and make sure you use code COMFREE to get 0% commissions for 60 days when you sign up. I don't get anything for saying that. And 3, you'll also need a match betting calculator. I'll link one below. So first things first, you need to find a suitable bet for your free bet. And how are we going to do this? Now you could pay for a service and be in a group that posts good bets to use like these. For example, my group, sorry for the plug, or another service like Odds Monkey, Outplayed, which have odds matcher tools. But you can do it without these. The thing we're looking for here is firstly, the odds ideally need to be higher than 5 and probably lower than I'd say like 12 just to keep your liability down. But they could be higher if you have enough money in your exchange side. If you don't understand what liability is, then make sure you go and watch my other videos. I'll explain that fully in there. But liability is basically the amount you put up to lose on the exchange side if your lay loses. But don't worry, there's no risk of losing any money with match betting. So let's say we found a bet on the bookmaker side at odds of 6. Maybe it's a horse to win. We've got this horse to win at odds of 6. I don't know, what's a horse's name? Constitution Hill. I don't really know many horses, but we've got Constitution Hill to win at odds of 6. That seems pretty high, but just roll with me. Now we need to check the exchange and the lay odds for this same horse on the same race. And what we're looking for here is an extremely close match between back odds and lay odds. Ideally, we want them to be the same or even higher on the backside, but this probably isn't going to happen. So we want them very close, because the closer the back odds are to the lay odds, then the more profit we're going to make from our free bet. So let me just prove this real quick with a match betting calculator. This is the one I use. So first we'll need to change the setting on the top to free bet because we're using free bets here. And let's just say our free bet is £10. The odds of Constitution Hill to win, in theory, are odds of 6. And let's say the lay odds that we saw were odds of 8. So I put an 8 on the lay odds, 0% commission, let's just go with that. So as you can see, the profit we're gonna make is £6.25 on a £10 free bet. Now this ain't bad, to be fair. This is £6.25 in guaranteed profit. Whatever happens, whether the horse wins or whether the horse loses, then we're gonna make £6.25 in profit. It's not that bad, but let me show you if the lay odds are closer to the back odds. So for example, let's go 6.2 are the lay odds, which potentially could happen. It's not unreasonable to expect this. And as you can see, the profit is much higher at £8 and 6 pence on a £10 free bet, the same free bet. So ideally you want the back odds and the lay odds to be as close as possible in order to maximize our profits on the free bet. And you can find this for yourself, or as I said, you can pay for a service or be in a group that finds these for you, like our group. Every week we post good bets to use for free bets and qualifying bets. And on top of that, if you need any help, you can just message us and we'll find a good qualifying bet or a free bet in this case for you. But as I said, there are other options out there as well. So once we've found a suitable thing to put our free bet on, then it's a case of placing it on the backside and the lay side. So on the bookmaker side, make sure you have selected the free bet option and place it on there, so £10 on the free bet on there. And then on the lay side, the stake that we need to put in is the stake that the match betting calculator has given us. So for that one, with back odds of 6 and lay odds of 6.2, then the exact stake we need to put in is £8 and 6 pence. With 0% commissions, the stake is going to be the same amount as the profit you're going to make. So we're going to make £8 and 6 pence, regardless if the horse wins or, well, I don't think a horse can draw. I don't think so. Whether the horse wins or loses. But even if it did draw, then yeah, we'd still just make that £8 6 pence. So we'd make sure we place it on the lay side, sometimes it's called sell or against on the exchange, and make sure it's fully matched, and yeah, we're covered. £8 profit, and this should take you no more than like a couple minutes. It's not bad. It's so much better than just punting your free bet and probably losing them. As I said, ideally with our free bet, we want to aim for 80% profit. So over £8 is good on a £10 free bet. But if it's slightly less, then that's fine. So that's it. That's the end of the video. I do have a more in-depth walkthrough of a sign-up offer, which also involves free bets that actually shows you the bookmaker that I'm doing it on. So if you're interested in that, then make sure to watch it. but hopefully I've kept this video nice and concise and brief for you. If I didn't make this clear, this is using a technique called matched betting, which is what my whole channel is about, and it's basically a way of making money off of sports through bookmakers without actually risking any money. If that's something you're interested in, then make sure you subscribe and make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. If you have any other videos, then make sure to let me know, and thank you for watching.